Perigee's split body hung suspended in the sky, its purple veins glowing like scars across the night. Light shimmered over the lake in pulses, like a heartbeat strong enough to bend time itself. Perigee's heart had awakened, and that pulse was calling our destiny. Elias stood beside me, but something in his face had changed. It wasn't fear anymore. It was the quiet acceptance of someone who finally understands what's been calling him. Perigee's voice had awakened the memories buried in him for years. Because that structure, whatever mind lived inside it, had touched Elias long before this night. "Are you ready?" he whispered. I wasn't. But telling him that would have weakened us both. So I reached out my hand, and he took it. Rezhar sealed the last locks on his armor behind us. "Listen," he said. "You're entering the heart of Perigee. It will recognize you, test you, divide you. But remember, the force pulling you apart isn't Zalkron. It's the echo of your own darkness. What about you?" I asked. "I'll guard the door," he said. "If Zalkron comes, I'll hold him back. That will kill you." Rezhar only smiled, steadily, quietly, the way true warriors meet death. "I made a promise to your father," he said. "This is my final duty." Elias looked at him, and for the first time saw the truth. Not a soldier hunting us, but a man willing to die for a promise. "Thank you," he said. Rezhar bowed his head. When we stepped through Perigee's rift, the world outside fell silent, as if even the wind had paused. Inside, it wasn't space. It wasn't organic. It wasn't anything I had a word for. It felt like a universe balance between mind and metal. Purple currents flowed along the walls, drifting close enough to touch, then slipping away again. "This place," Elias whispered. "It knows me." "It knows us," I said. The floor rippled beneath our feet. A voice thundered through the chamber. "The keys have arrived." It wasn't Zalkron's voice. It wasn't even a voice shaped by any living being. It was the sound of a mechanism speaking its own truth. Perigee was addressing us. "The universal balance will be rewritten." "No," I said. "We came to preserve it." A swell of light rose around us. A doorway opened. Inside was a small chamber. In the center, two crystal slabs waited, one glowing with silver Astralis energy, the other with golden human resonance. Elias narrowed his eyes. "These are our mental echoes." "Yes," I said. "If they unite, Perigee awakens at full power. And if we destroy them, Earth survives. Astralis collapses." The weight hit me all at once. To protect one world, I might have to do my own. Elias saw it in my face. "You don't have to choose," he said. "This is my burden." "No," I said softly. "This is ours." Our bond was never an experiment. It's our right to choose what comes next. We stepped forward. A dark sphere formed between the slabs, swirling with irreversible energy. "Make a choice," said Perigee. "Unite or perish." Elias looked at me. In his eyes I saw pain, love, and the shadow of death. "Which life do you want, Vyralith?" he asked. "A destiny written for us, or a future we choose ourselves?" I hadn't known I was crying until I heard my own voice. "I choose you. And I choose you." We held each other's hands and touched the silver and gold slabs at the same time. A shockwave tore through the chamber like the universe itself screaming. Images flooded our minds. My father's death, Zalkron's betrayal, Elias's stolen childhood, my forbidden love, my exile. Every moment we survived together on Earth. And finally, a future where the two of us stood together in the light. The dark sphere split open. Perigee roared. "The choice has been made." The slabs shattered. The energy died. Perigee fell silent. Outside, the spiral of light in the sky collapsed. The massive structure sank toward the lake, then passed through the water like a fading dream and vanished. Elias dropped to his knees, gasping. I knelt beside him. It's over, he breathed. No, I whispered. It's just beginning. When we reached the edge of the facility, Reshar was lying by the lake. His armor was cracked, scorched by Zalkron's power. I ran to him. Reshar. He forced his eyes open. Your father would be proud. No, I said, tears falling. You are his pride. A faint smile formed in his eyes. The Empire will not die with you. It will be reborn through you. Don't leave us, I begged. Elias bowed his head. Reshar reached out and took his hand. Protect him, he whispered. He breathed his last with my name on his lips. His final act of loyalty complete. The sky had darkened. The storm had ended. The world was breathing again. Astralis's hold on Perigee had been severed. But every victory has a price. Elias looked at me. What happens now? The world will live, I said. Astralis will fall into darkness. We'll have to stop Zalkron. We may have to rebuild the entire empire. Us? He asked. Yes, I said. Us. Elias looked at me, inhaled deeply, and smiled a real smile, entirely his. Then let's stop living between two worlds, he said. Let's build our own. I took his hand. And together we walked toward a future rising from the ashes of a fallen station by the lakeside. The darkness behind us buried every lie ever told about who we were. The path ahead was our truth.